EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mustang Knights, here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Quick throw, take him in, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
36-yard line.
Ready.
First carry now for Jason Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Ready, set.
First and 10.
Here we go.
A run with Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Maffa. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
70 Timberwolf. Check out.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. But they are set up with first and goal.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready up. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow on the run to the right. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Milrow on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's good.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle?
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
That's 3 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Back row leading.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
1st and 10. at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready. Three. Go, track. 70 Lions. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Warrior 70. 19 tight. Go.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10.
On the double. Go.
They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
15 yards on the
Pickup
play.
there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, 19 Lions. Check, smash, check. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Unlock it. Press off.
On on the ground. It's Walker to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? Ready, Lions. Roll, go.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Hawk 70.
They'll run here with Walker. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. They run straight ahead with Drew. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go. Start. Come 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Regular play action now with Miller. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Their own 24-yard line.
Come on. Hey! 70 Lions.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Riggs, Cup 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play for Dallas.
1st and 10.
A pickup of 44 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. '70 Ranger. Ready.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
a bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
19, Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Next to score, Cowboys 21, Seahawks 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
32-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Trap 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it's 4th down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal.
45-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready? Here we go.
They run with Walker. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
Here's Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, check, Panther. Ready?
Now a give to Walker, running right. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
Go!
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, check. Go!
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's a run by Charbonnet.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go, Riggs. Go. Ready, ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A run once more with Blue. The ball comes out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Okay,
Here's 1st and 10.
let's go now. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up inside the 40. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Now he'll run it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
So
6.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Hold it ready.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60. Come on. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Chat. Warriors 7. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now, faking the give. Forced out left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the handoff, this is Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Milroe to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seahawks.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet.
Number 26, Zach Charbonnet, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Go. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Big loss on the play.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
On the double. Tag. Go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
That's good.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Walker. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set up. Cowboy 80.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They will take a knee here. A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting